So we got that going on. Let me make sure that everything looks pretty and all the stuff is up. It is scoreboard up and team logos. And this is why I've been asking teams to come in with team logos. But anyway, which way, Beaver, you want to run down UGCC, and Quavlin, you want to run down SBA?
Hey, UGCC,
Sure.
UGCC bringing in the T71, 3 E50s, and 3 WZs.
On the SBA side, we have a T54, the E50, two IS3s, an STI, and two Conquest.
Interesting setups that we got here. Yet again, the cap is up on the hill. Um, we did watch, what was it, Wednesday?
Last week, yeah.
Wednesday we watched
Yeah.
UGCC do the same thing. They were going against, oh goodness gracious, I have to look at my records.
DP.
No, didn't we
No, it was-
broadcast another
Yeah,
another one of that tournament on
Well,
this
they
map?
went up against S. They played it Monday too against somebody.
yeah, I can give you all
It
the
was for the
information
same
here just a
tournament.
second.
They had to fight over this. Fight over
SKB.
this.
It was against SKB. All right, here we go.
But then they played it again against DP Wednesday.
Yeah, well, yeah, they did against DP to try to break the streak. Yet again, the streak still lives. If your team, if you think your team's good enough to beat the streak, DP's willing to take you on. Come check us out. Wednesday Night Fights, 8 p.m., 761 format. WCL2 rules. And then
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be
modified
scrimming
WC.
DP soon. I'm probably gonna be scrimming DP soon, but
Ooh.
obviously Wednesday 8 p.m. is not gonna be.
Yeah.
It's not
Should,
working for us.
Should schedule that for my off day.
All right, so here we go. The light tank of UGCC is with the pack. So and funny thing is, he's not too far ahead of those E50s. Now he's starting to spread the gap. So he's going to get up there, take a quick spots, and probably get the hell out of Dodge.
Now is SBA? Do they just have a? Yeah, they just have like a slow lineup. It's UGC is going to get the top of that hill and get nice positions and just wait for these guys to come up.
Yeah, I just hope to see. I'm interested to see what UGCC will do on the cap. I mean, we saw it last time when on this tournament when they had this fight. I mean, first time around they did a bad job, but like the second time around they put their T10s that was then. Now there are Wheezies. They have to put those Wheezies up front.
Yep.
Let the E50 just cap them out. Just cap them out. But last time they had those
They
E50s
kept getting off.
just
And-
poking
or-
out, trying to
yeah,
get
or
damage.
poking
Yeah.
forward, yeah.
No, I mean, poking forward, and you can already tell that this
See,
chubby scroll. He's finally working on it. He's moving behind the actual windmill now, and that's what they need to do.
Yeah.
They can just stall them, you know.
well, see now that one
They have to
E50
put the
backed
Wheezies
off,
far up front though.
and the T71 has cap pressure, and he's still pretty open.
Yeah, light tank is there's a good spot for him. He's on the back side of the hill, a little bit hard to get to. All right, so now the DPM comes, and these Wheezies just need to create the wall. The T71 should not be up there.
They're gonna
No, he's going to get off.
should just get behind them.
And yep, the Wheezy or the T71 got off and severely cut their cap points.
This is the only thing that SBA can do. Is just bash into the cap just to make the timer stop.
Yep.
And you know, as much as it could work to just fast get them
SBA.
out,
Ooh.
it's
This
you know,
whole
now those
scenario-
E50s the E50s kept hiding, so obviously there were 3 guns down because they went for the cap, while it's like, you know, 7 against 3 at that point. So yeah, you have to make sure that they don't even get close to the cap, because they can just run into the cap and stop the timer, right? So it's a hard way of doing, because they're just gonna push forward.
Yeah, there's. I remember playing this map once before in a tournament, and I think it was the North American Invitational actually that was put on by ETC. I mean, now this is a distance ago.
No.
Yeah, this was on there.
Was it? I know we played it in a 3v3 in that,
No, there was like another day on the stream where we had like a tournament, North American, like with all those territories with like a risk kind of war play, and they played this map, exactly the same map.
I really don't remember seeing this in tournaments before.
Well, this was this tournament. I haven't really heard about it before. And Hellscat was saying that he was looking into it. It was like some sort of risk, basically the same as in Clan Wars, Road to Berlin.
Yes, I do have information on that, so I can go through that here later on.
Yeah, I don't know what match that was that we commented on. I thought it was UGCC as well, but it could have been a different team.
I think a lot of these was UGC. There was one other one. I'm trying to remember way back in earlier. It was SKB versus someone, and it was also a road. Another one of the one of these. So, I mean, I love these scenarios. I love people that get involved because it gives you guys. We did one in Peril. Completely new team, completely new. We had 5 green, never done comp before, but they could do really, really well overall. And we did the drink vodka, which is almost identical. It's identical to this type of setup, but it was over Russia. Hence the drink vodka. I remember I talked about this Wednesday, but I got everything screwed up. But so. I do have a map. Hold on. They did send me a map.
Yeah, if you're still in the Discord server, the map is still up there.
Well, I got the new map right here. Cav Ranger sent it to me. Did you open up the room for them?
Yes, it's open.
Alrighty, so I do have that right here. I'm gonna put it up on the stream so everybody can see. Oh, I might as well also check this really fast. Apologize every week. I mean to do this every week. There we go. Now we can hear stuff blow up. And what I'll do is this Cav Ranger keeps sending me these. I'll just keep updating it, and when we do a match for them like this, I will throw it up there for everybody to see and map. Alright, there we go. It's up on the stream now. I gotta render it down just a little bit here. The plans that are in part of this, you have OFF, Pendum, EDIS, VGC, SBA, UNL, SKB, UGCC, and SKB2. So quite a few different people in there. There, I guess there is 8 votes right there. There is. So pretty awesome little setup here. Not bad, not bad. So now everybody on Twitch can see that there. So I do want to say welcome back to everybody who did watch us on YouTube and also alrighty. everything else is going, guys. So, here, Quevelin, did you want that picture so you can see what's going on?
I haven't really looked at it yet. I was reading through some other messages, but I'm on my way right now.
Yeah, 'cause I can. Here, I'll send it to you right now on.
What channel are they in?
No, I don't have the channel yet. I'm gonna ask. I haven't got into it yet. I've just been nice enough to get the maps. All right. So really
Okay.
fast here. I'll run down UGCC really fast. If you want to run down Beaver on the SBA side, go ahead, sir.
Okay. SBA bringing a T-54, two E50s, two IS-3s, an STI, and a Conqueror.
UGCC's time. Mr. 1, T-71, Shoddy, Killa, and Cab all on U50s. John McClane, Daft Punk, and Astro all on Wheezies. They're going to the hill again. Now, I thought UGCC last time when they were on, they did. They even did beat DP. When I think they are stronger when they're on the left side.
I don't know. They lost to DP on the left side.
No, they beat DP when they were on the right side. Sorry, left side, and they lost to DP like their push last time. Maybe I got it twisted again with. I got so many of these darn games on this map now.
Well, the one that DP won, they were coming from the south up the hill, fighting UGC already up on top.
All right, so El Dorado there got waited, get some quick spots. Don't worry about the push just quite yet. E50s, of course, now in the base and taking shots.
Wow, the T-71 just got smashed. You should have stayed back a bit more. Yeah, spot them, but you should be able to outspot those guys.
You would think, unless that E50 really.
I can't even see the Red Army at the moment on my screen. I can only see it on the map, but I'm actually not seeing it.
Hit wide.
The tank's running.
Yeah, it's a small glitch they have.
Yeah, hit wide and then go through.
Yeah.
Cycle through.
I got it.
You know, this is exactly the same play I think UGCC used against DP.
UGCC is doing the same thing as they did last game, except for, oh no, they're not staying hidden.
They're pushing up way farther.
Well, basically what I said, they want to keep them away from the cap. This
middle of them
is a good thing. Yeah, but this delays them for getting towards the cap, though.
True.
But then again,
But
everyone is
getting off the cap.
Everyone is, yeah, they're all getting out. So yeah, there's no point in that. At least their focus fire seems to be on point, though. They just deleted 2 tanks already. The T-54 seems to be the next. Well, it seems to be getting a bit more spread now because some targets are shooting the Conqueror instead. But T-54 is down, Conqueror is down now as well. This seems to be really in favor of UGCC at the moment.
What is the visible prince? He must be lagging out or something. He's up there by himself charging up the hill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he did fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he finally came back into the game and...
He may have disconnected for
Risk is about to die. Maybe a huge lag spike.
Possible. SBA is a...
this should be game. Oh, wow. And he missed a shot.
Oh, did he dirt it?
That was an RBRT, I guess.
Yep. Well, he was aiming. I mean...
I thought he was just shot behind him, but...
No, I was
up
on the stream. I was watching him just sitting there. He was walking with him.
Well, GG to UGCC for this round.
I swore that was what they did last time on the left. They are much stronger on that left side than they are on the right, so... Damage coming out on the output over there in SBA. That hurts, having an E50 throwing up donuts. Eldorado getting melted out very quickly. El Caracho and his IS-3 not able to do much either. I think it would have paid off for them if they would have went with the Tier 7 and the way that they ran that and kept with the maybe an extra E50 or maybe some another STI. And yet again, though,
They should have went. They should have went with a GW Panther. Just for the giggles.
For the giggles, Killatrilla, and that his E50 3223, Cab Ranger 2327. So GG's great job, UGCC. Let me get line back up here. Going out.
So that makes it 1-1. What was that?
I agree with the Artie all day.
Hey now.
It could be it could be. I don't feel like a light tank has that much to, that much to do on a map like that on an encounter. So, if I understand why SBA went with 2 IS-3s, I guess, because of the fact that a light tank can't really do much there, right? So, but you can also just go for the Artie. But in this case, it would have hurt them perhaps because the other team was running the T-71, right? Well, at least UGCC did. So, and he went flanking. So if you did had an Artie, you will probably be hunted down pretty easily. And then you would have to leave like 1 tank behind to protect his flank. Yeah. Which creates an overmatch for the other team. Or, you just count on the fact that the Artie's probably gonna shotgun the light tank anyway while he's driving full speed, because RNG.
Yeah.
Comorin. Yeah, they played the exact same maps the last time I was commentating on this.
I think they were fighting for the same territory.
That could be a guess. Last time there was some interesting plays on this map.
Yes, there was. And this goes out to everybody. We might be how they would say that couch quarterbacks, a recliner quarterback, or a couch coach. So I don't want anybody to take offense. Sometimes some of our commentators they get pretty rough on you, but they're only coming out straight and truthfuls. So
look at it this way: we are side seat tankers.
Well, did I offend someone?
No,
I mean, I'm just giving my opinion. So I'm not saying that my opinion is the right one or that I'm always right or whatever. I just give my opinion, and people can agree to it or they can disagree, right?
Yeah. And if one of the commentators did get in trouble, it wouldn't be them the actual commentator get in trouble. It would be me, because my commentators come in here with a clear conscience, and they leave with a clear conscience, and I take the wrath.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about that, though, about that clear conscience thing.
Well, hey, to each their own. Yet again, remember, right after this here shortly, Beaver Hunt. What was that? Beaver Hunt. Huh? Beaver Hunt.
Ugh, I have to go hide.
Oh yeah, I do want to make some apologies, though, from the other day. Apparently I was calling a caller of I can't remember what team it was, but I was keep referring to the person as a he, and apparently it was a she.
Yes.
So I didn't know about that, so you can't really blame me. But anyway, sorry.
It's okay. So that's a big.
I think we all made that mistake.
So Lonky, you're watching. There it is.
My apologies. Maybe I can make up with dinner, somewhere next week. No? Fine.
Could be interesting.
Does that include a free flight?
Oh, what a free flight?
Yeah.
Well, I have to pay for it, so it doesn't really that's not really free then, is it?
It would be free for them.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you want to fly out?
But no.
Out to the Netherlands.
Hey, if he's paying for dinner, I will eat a free dinner. I don't care.
Yeah, well, if I pay for your dinner, you at least pay for your flight ticket yourself, though.
Nah, it's all expenses paid.
That better be a bad ass dinner. I'm talking like 5-star, but not 5-star. 5-star.
Oh,
It has to be.
I was just thinking of throwing in a pizza, but you know,
Okay.
I guess I have to. I guess I have to do better than that, huh?
Okay, so I know you guys have Domino's. Okay.
Yeah,
so
we do.
Now, is there a topping that is on over there that is not on over here in the States?
I don't know, man. I don't know their menu at the top of my head.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like...
Possibly.
I mean,
Probably.
Other than, say, like mushrooms, and of course mushrooms and onions and green peppers and red peppers and all those. I'm just wondering, do you guys have anything that's out of ordinary here for
Well, there's like a
sardine?
regular pizza here. I don't know if you guys have it, but like the pizza Hawaii, which is with like pineapple and ham.
Yep, we get that.
It's quite popular.
Yeah.
And obviously we got pizza doner kebab, pizza shawarma. I don't even know if shawarma is actually an English word.
Yeah, shawarma. No, that actually is, and that was in actually the Avengers. Tony Stark knew a good shawarma place around the corner.
So we got that on pizzas.
No, we don't have anything like that.
A tuna. I heard, you know, I was eating pizza tuna the other day, and people were, you know, in party chat, they were actually looking weird at me, like, why do you eat fucking tuna on a pizza? I was like, you know, that's pretty normal.
Here, that's not.
But I don't know.
I knew it. I had to poke long enough, and I was going to find the pizza that was not the topping that was same as in the States. And I don't know of any pizza place in the United States that's like Papa Murphy. I'm talking big chains now. Papa Murphy, Pizza Hut, Domino's. That is
But I'm
not
telling
on
you,
the
try out a pizza tuna.
Closest is
It's
anchovies.
actually not bad. With a bit of
No, wait, what else was on this?
Wait,
and then
let's-
put a bit of onions on
let's
it.
Take listings really fast. I want to try it. I love tuna.
Yeah.
Here, Beaver, you want to roll down SBA, and Quevelin, you want to roll down UGCC.
Roger.
Bev, you want to go first?
Alright, UGCC is running with the T71, 3 E50s and 3 WZ1114s.
And SBA has an E50, 2 IS3s, 2 STIs, an E75, and a Conqueror.
Now,
UGC really loves those 3x3 tank picks tonight.
it's easy.
Well, it's a pretty solid lineup, to be fair. You got a bit of everything.
Is the lobby open?
We can open it next time around here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look for areas, the medium areas. Now, I do like SBA setup here. If Risk would go all the way over on the left, but
Well,
the E50s are
the thing is
pushing
what
the other
they-
end.
the thing is what-
Pushing the other end.
What SBA should realize now, though, is they have a clear overmatch on their heavies. They don't know where their heavies are yet, but they should know it real soon. But those E50s are split then, so they have like, maybe they have snipe shots if they pull up on the hill. So that might be risky.
Alright,
They did a lot of damage on those E50s yet, though.
20 seconds on the clock. Complete ownage by the SBA crew on the base here, so I mean, they just gotta take a couple tanks, pull the other one back far enough. Nope. They can get shots from all the way on the side. So GG's good shot, Trilla.
Yeah, they need to
that's
pressure
too
those
dirty.
Wheezies right now. I mean, those E50s are out of the fight right now. They need to push in.
Yep.
Push in on those Wheezy. At least that's what I would do. There you go. One Wheezy's out, the other one's low. John McClane's is about to go down. Those E50s have to hurry up to back up their mates.
And they're getting sniped. They sniped because they were getting hit by Risk. But there we go. They got a back guy. Put another minute and 30.
Elioto needs to be careful. Yeah, Elioto is about
Okay,
to get
these guys
flanked.
are taking way too long with that last WZ. There you go.
Oh, Killatrilla set on
Ooh,
fire.
the fire.
Set on fire.
No
Ooh,
extinguisher.
Second time again that he's done it. He did that last Wednesday. He burnt down. Shot he pulled the
Yeah, I
wrong
prefer
way.
to always
Shot
run
wrong
with
way.
the
Or,
extinguisher.
Cav Ranger and Mr. One. Ranger and Mr. One. They were not the one tonight.
Ooh.
On the first one. All right. Switching sides.
So, SBA takes the
Lobby.
first game on the map again. 2-1. And
That
they haven't
damage
lost a
spread from
tank.
SBA.
That was, yeah, good play by SBA there.
Open the lobbies. We can have some lobbies.
I'm in.
Yeah, lobby's been open all night.
But yeah, I would have went with the GW Panther again. You know, just saying. No, I'm joking, but
Okay, everybody move. Didn't forget anybody.
Alrighty, sorry, just taking care of all the administrative stuff. Loves Cold Body Count saying he loves shawarmas. Not here yet. Maybe New York, or New York, San Fran, Chicago, maybe.
Fix to say, I don't think there's a shawarma place within 500 miles of where I live.
well, we also have something at like mostly like Turkey's Turkish kind of you know dinner places, but obviously they have their dinner kebabs. But they, you know, we also have something called kapsalon, which means basically, if you translate it literally, it means barber shop. And the barber shop is like this big bowl of basically fries with kebab and cheese and feta cheese on there and cucumber, whatever. There's like a lot of
Nice.
a lot of shit in there, but it's like 2,000 calories or whatever, you know. It's really bad for you, but it's amazing.
It's bad, but it sounds so good.
Yeah, it sounds like
Exactly.
another international food, which is poutine.
Well, and it's like I'll get a picture of it actually, and I'll put it in Discord. But it's like there's also a place here in the Netherlands, and they had like they call it a meter barbershop basically, which is basically a plate which is like a meter long. You know, it's way too much for one person to eat. But then again, you know, there's a lot of Americans out here. I know how you guys like your dinner. Big and a lot.
Hey.
Look, I can eat, but I cannot eat that much.
I have a 2 Whopper maximum, okay? Whopper max.
I can't even eat 2 Whoppers. I can finish one.
Exceptions
that's
here
about
and there.
it.
No, really, I eat a Whopper, a little bit of fries, and I'm good.
All right, I'm gonna be looking for the picture, and I'm gonna be uploading it, so you guys know what a barbershop is.
You're gonna make me want this now, Cleveland. You're gonna I'm gonna have to try and figure this out and make one of my own.
I think you could.
Oh,
You probably have all the ingredients. So.
UGCC now going with Kongs and the WZs. Now I wonder. This is a huge question with SBA.
I love this.
Why doesn't SBA push their STIs with the E50s to get their STIs up the fight faster? Because the
Well,
STI,
on this map, it's not a huge map.
Yeah, but if you can get an STI up in the fight 20 seconds faster, the STI is the easiest tank to push. You barely lose any speed, and it has an incredible actual top speed. You just got to get it up to that hit. So.
This is actually a good picture of how it's what's all in it, basically. But also pick a picture of that 1 meter one, because that's just insane.
I guess over on the Twitch side, over from Chicago, also Wrath of Achilles. So he knows all about the deep dishes. So I also want to say we have a gaggle of people hosting us. I want to say thank you to all those Weasel, Crystal Stream, Kaiser, Acid Fiend. The list goes on. There's so many of them. I want to say thank you and allowing me to go across your stream this evening. Yet again, Friday Night Fights brought to you by WNF. Having a pretty good evening here at Amazing Tank Talk Live. Then big releases coming out. We talked about the new tanks that came out. Well, we're just waiting here. This is either do or die for UGC. See if they can tie this up and take it to game 5.
Take it to overtime.
Sorry, I'm doing like 20 things at once. I just didn't want to have dead air. Asmo, what do you like?
Alright, for your food fanatic. For your food fanatics out there, I posted those pictures.
Okay. Check those out. Discord.
In the general chat.
Okay. So yeah, Asmo, what was you saying, buddy?
I was just saying I loved their selection of the Conquerors. Like, the DPM's just going to overwhelm them, and on such a small map, not going to be able to escape the DPM, so they play the Conquerors right. This should be a quick round.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong lineup, I'd say.
Minus the E75, of course.
Yeah. I would just go for another Wheezy or a G10. If you want to go heavy.
Alrighty, we could everything going here. Something just kind of landed in my lap. So I've been trying to take care of multiple things that just happened here. Nice placement out there in the E2 for Mr. One No. virtual crib out there with the crib spot out there, but this is a full-on influx. I don't know how they're going to fit all these tanks into one little area.
Yeah, this will be a chaotic fight, I bet.
This is going to come down to who's got the better focus fire.
Well, and a health sharing.
The WCs have 490 alpha. I just feel like that's going to make a difference here.
Yeah, because they can just poke, reload, and cover. But yeah, it's about panning their shots, though.
Kind of letting this stay out in theatrical mode, taking off the HUD. To let you guys see the fight in its full glory here, I will keep up on the damages on the damage outputs. Just getting some great aerial footage of this fight on the fight here of Kamaran.
UGCC is slightly behind with the trading, but it's still pretty close. Oh, it's actually equal right now. Well, not anymore. There you go. First
The
tank
Lycan's
dies.
getting some substantial rear shots.
Oh, and another tank goes out on UGCC side, and there's a Conqueror being a one-shot as well, Cav Ranger. But they've got some low HP targets on SBA side, and finally a Conqueror managed to get killed. Ooh. Yeah, they have a lot of low health targets, but they still have those guns in the game, though.
Astro could just hold out long enough here for John McClane, but it's...
Well, they got a lot more health, though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, this is going to be coming up. It should be...
Oh, what a dirt.
There's that.
Now, let's see if the T-71 can clutch this. If he does, he needs to get a medal, man. Look at that graveyard right there.
Yeah, I don't know if I overestimated the Conquerors or underestimated SBA.
Well, in the first few minutes, basically, UGCC was just a bit worse on the trading.
Yeah.
And they did manage to pull back a bit, but they didn't take out any tanks. There were a lot of low health targets on the SBA side, but they also didn't trade wisely
Yeah,
during
from my
the initial.
perspective, it looked like they were trading at the pace of the ST1 and the IS3, which is not what they need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they shoot faster.
Yeah, maybe it had something to do with panning their shots or not. I don't know.
Alright, there we go.
The pen ratios were pretty high. The T-54, he was on the flank, and he had a really nice game
excellent
there.
game.
He was just sniping their signs all day long.
32-80, yeah, I mean, he was pretty awesome roll this evening. Virtual crib. Uno
Yeah, good placement for him. Good placement.
275, decent coming out of his IS3. So yeah, GG's to him. UGCC, yet again, I think they're too confident. How can I put this? They get to the base too quick. And then they get in there and you're completely trapped. Because you're allowing them to surround you in this type of scenario.
Well, I guess that's 3-1 to SBA.
Beaver, we'll talk in Discord, but after this, me and you need to go in and talk to somebody about sponsorship. that they want to sponsor on a lot of. Yeah, I'll just have to talk to you about it off air. And this just landed in my lap. Like it's been working up since about 7, and now the business wants to talk to us. In Xbox party chat would be is the way they want to roll, but so we can do that during the Beaver hunt. Beaver hunt.
Don't kill me too
I
bad.
don't think I've
people.
ever heard that voice from you.
Oh yeah, never heard. Yeah. Man of a million voices.
He just gets excited thinking about the beaver.
Interesting. Just wanted to go, trying to go through all the chat and everything going on here. So with the Beaver hunt coming up, I'm stopping everything else right here. All right, here we go. Beaver hunt coming up here very shortly in 13 minutes. Quevelin, are you? You staying? You going? Do you want to stay? Do you want to hunt the beaver, or do you want to? Or did you want to defend the beaver? Quevelin? Steve?
I think he left.
I think he's preparing
shit.
himself for the beaver hunt. Yeah.
I just muted my mic apparently, but yeah, I can help defending for a bit. Do you guys mind if I bring a clanmate in, because I did promise to get back to him for a platoon action. So if you need some extra protection.
Asmo, what are you doing? You attacking?
Me? Oh,
Are you hunting this evening?
I was gonna watch some HBO actually, but
Oh, okay.
With Quevlin, his clanmate, you, me, and then
I don't know if
Dex
the
is
guy
going
is
to put us
in.
at a full platoon.
I don't know if he's in. I'll just see if he is.
taking me out already.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, Beaver, do you want to stream this?
I think he just went
I can.
offline.
That way we get the hunt from the Beaver view. You get to see Hellcat die.
Everybody can stream snipe me.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. I'm waiting for my invite. There it is. Okay, so what we'll do here, let me get some exit music going on. What are we going to listen to? So yeah, we'll start up the Beaver hunt. Beaver will be streaming this time straight from his part of the world. And there will be no delay on the stream. Quevlin's coming in and a friend. And as you see on my screen, you can see that we're sitting here in the garage. Let me take down the garage. But I guess that would be it. Any closing thoughts on their Beaver?
Just don't kill me too much tonight, guys. I would like to have a decent W8.
Brad, do you have any closing thoughts?
Well, if you're gonna be hunting for beaver, just leave me alone. That'd be nice.
All right, Aswell, you got anything?
I just say good luck to whoever kills beaver.
And then from Stinger all the way in the back.
All I'm going to say is my artillery does not discriminate. It just destroys.
All righty.
You are the people we hate.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment.
He is the one of the arty member of the community, so we always have to have the objective guy in here, the realist, the real. You're having that awesome game, and guess what happens? The equalizer. But all right, here we go.
All I'm going to say, Hills, I threw up a 9K damage game with my 292.
There you go.
You were probably having breakfast also at the same time.
You never know what us clickers are doing, man.
And it's only going to get better from here, guys. All right. Beaver's going to be launching the stream for less than 5 at 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace out.